Hey everyone, this is Chris Crazy House, and I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the news that's been swirling around and some of the rumors that have been swirling around this new Masters of the Universe Netflix series that's supposed to be coming out soon. Or not soon, but it's going into production. And it's being the showrunner for it is Kevin Smith. So those who don't know, he's famous for a lot of his Jersey universe movies like uh, Clerks, Mallrats, Dogma, and Jay and Silent Bob, stuff like that. And some of a lot of people are kind of have a mixed idea of his horror films. I did like Red State though. I actually did appreciate that one. But he's also been a writer for a lot of different projects as well. So he's the showrunner for this new Masters of the Universe project. Now, the problem and the controversy that's swirling around it is probably a year ago when some people on YouTube, I think it was Clownfish TV, they reported based on a source, an inside source that they had, that this new version of Masters of the Universe, which is supposedly supposed to take place right after the original series, like the original series from way back in the 80s. And this new series is going to feature He-Man not being He-Man, like something's going to happen to the Sword of Power, and then they have to go, him and Teela, or Prince Adam and Teela have to go on this journey and find out the secrets of Castle Grayskull, and then Teela is going to be more of the hero or more of the He-Man than Prince Adam. So that is the controversy that people are worried about. And apparently Kevin Smith, he shut this rumor down last year, but now 2 weeks ago someone else is now reporting and saying that, yeah, this might be the same thing. Now it's starting to come out in actual, not in just a rumor mill on YouTube, but actual publications out there are writing about it and saying that that's what's going to happen, or something similar is going to happen in this new Masters of the Universe series. And I have to say, like, I'm not going to sit here and pontificate too much as if this is actually going to happen or not, because like I said, I have not seen the show. I have not seen a trailer for the show. They haven't even gotten that far yet. But I would hope that they wouldn't do something stupid like that. That would be the most complete waste of time, the most complete waste of a concept, and it would be, in my opinion, just another slap in the face to the fandom. Now, like just like that really terrible Thundercats show that came out not too long ago, Thundercats Roar. Now, unlike Thundercats, I'm actually a big fan of Masters of the Universe. So, if I was put off by that Thundercats remake, I will definitely be put off by this new version of Masters of the Universe. I don't think there's any reason to do that. I grew up with Masters of the Universe. I have most of the classic episodes on DVD. I have that new series that came out in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, that came on Cartoon Network, which was a great series and a great remake of it, of Masters of the Universe. And I wish it had kept going, because it was really getting good when they decided to take it off. And the new toys were good. And like I said, Masters of the Universe is just a very cool concept, just a cool concept of a great mix of fantasy and sci-fi together in a fun way. And yes, I know a lot of those old episodes are extremely silly. I always tell people about one of the funniest things I ever saw was Skeletor had put some spell on this castle, on King Randall's castle, and it was causing the castle to shrink. And He-Man stopped the castle from shrinking by, posting his arms up at two pillars. And so he was essentially holding the castle from shrinking. I was like, I don't think physics actually works that way, but okay, whatever. It's a cartoon. It's the 80s. Let's just go along with it, right? And I said, when I was a kid, I loved it. But, I can admit some of the stories are ridiculous. But, like I said, the concept overall is always a good concept. But if they're going to try to emasculate He-Man, essentially, and make it seem like he's not the hero and Teela is the real hero. I think that would be a big slap in the face to the fandom of people who love Masters of the Universe, who've loved it ever since they were kids, who've watched the cartoons, who've collected the toys, who love the new series, and who still collect some of the new figures or statues or models that still come out, or who've collected the comics too. That would be a real slap in the face to them. And I would hope they don't do that. And I would say this, that if they're still working on the show and that is the route that they're going, they need to change directions immediately. Because if you put that out there and that turns out to be the idea that they're putting forth, people are going to go in. The internet is going to go ham, buck wild on this. I'm going to be one of the people that's going to be going in on this series too. If they do that, they're going to go all the way in with no Vaseline if they decide to do something stupid like that to Masters of the Universe. I hope not. I hope not. I hope Kevin Smith has some sense to not do that, and he should know better because he's older than I am. He's from an older generation. He knows better than to do some nonsense like that or to kowtow to PC Hollywood like that. I would hope he wouldn't do something stupid like that. If you want to create your own character and have her go on some sort of fantasy sci-fi journey, just do that. Don't take an old property that people are familiar with and change it to the point where it's unrecognizable, or you degrade or downgrade the main hero of that story. So anyway, you guys let me know how you feel about it in the comments section, and if you've heard these rumors as well. I'll post a link so you guys can go check out some of the articles that talk about this. Anyway, Chris Crazy House signing out. Peace.